everyone, welcome back to my channel. Britney Spears is an artist 90s and 2000s babies remember like she's from yesterday for both good and bad reasons. After contemporary country artists, the next type of artist that most episodes of my artist analysis series consist of thus far are what are called pop princesses. Two pop princesses I've analyzed, and I suggest you check out both, are Pink, who made famous hits such as Sober, So What, and Beautiful Trauma, and Kesha, singer of TikTok, We Are Who We Are, and Praying. Britney Spears is probably the pop princess of the 2000s, with a musical style and lyrical themes that epitomize songs by a pop princess. Now, the elephant in the room is Britney's infamous mental breakdown of 2008 and her 13-year conservatorship with her father that led to what eventually became known as the Free Britney movement. I will talk a little bit about these things today, but remember, my artist analyses are mostly supposed to be about the artist's music, musical styles, and lyrics, and not so much about their personal lives, and this video will be no different. That being said, Britney's mental breakdown will be what separates my two videos covering her very long career, with this, the first part, covering all of her music before her mental breakdown, and part 2 covering all of her music thereafter. Now let's get started. Britney Jean Spears was born on December 2nd, 1981 in Macomb, Mississippi, the younger sister of Brian James Spears and older sister of Jamie Lynn Spears, who herself is famous for playing Zoe Brooks on Nickelodeon's Zoe 101. Spears was baptized Southern Baptist and kick-started her singing career in her church choir. Throughout her childhood, Spears was a gymnast and took professional voice lessons. Spears' first professional role was as an understudy for the role of Tina Denmark in the off-Broadway musical Ruthless. In December 1992, when Spears had just turned 11, she was cast in The Mickey Mouse Club. Other celebrities who originated in the Mickey Mouse Club included Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake, Ryan Gosling, and Kerry Russell. The show was canceled 2 years later, and Spears subsequently attended high school at Park Lane Academy. In June 1997, Spears' manager Lou Pearlman pitched demos of Spears singing karaoke to 4 record labels, 3 of which rejected her, but the 4th, Jive Records, offered to have her work with producer Eric Foster White for a month, which she accepted, and with his help, Jive Records president Clive Calder demanded that Britney have a full studio album recorded and released. And thus came Spears' debut album. Spears' debut studio album, Baby One More Time, continues to be her most successful album to date and is actually one of the best-selling debut albums by a female artist. Baby One More Time was nominated for Best New Artist and Best Female Pop Vocal Performance at the 42nd Grammy Awards. To this day, Baby One More Time is known for its impact on pop culture and is said to have redefined the teen pop genre. The album reached high positions on albums charts all around the world, reached the top of the Billboard 200 albums chart, and was actually certified 14 times platinum by the RIAA. 5 singles were released to promote Baby One More Time, the first of which was its title track. The single topped charts and received platinum and higher certifications in several countries, including its native U.S., where it was certified platinum by the RIAA and topped the Billboard Hot 100. The song is, at its most simple, about a girl who regrets breaking up with a boyfriend and wants to get back together with him. Contrary to popular belief, "hit me" is not a reference to domestic violence or physical hitting, but rather a slang term that means call me on the phone or show me a sign. The song is composed in the key of C minor and is set in this time signature of 4/4 common time with a moderate tempo of 93 beats per minute. Baby One More Time won many accolades, including Female Singles Artist of the Year for the Billboard Music Awards, Choice Single at the 1999 Teen Choice Awards, and Best Pop Song at the Indonesia Music Choice Awards. Baby One More Time's second single, Sometimes, is a bubblegum pop song set in the key of B-flat major and changing to B natural major at the bridge, in which a shy girl expresses her fears and concerns about a potential relationship. Looking back now, many believe that Sometimes was meant to symbolize the innocent, teen pop, good girl image Spears has long since abandoned. Like Baby One More Time, Sometimes made it onto many international charts, but didn't reach the kinds of positions Baby One More Time did, peaking at number 21 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 6 on the mainstream Top 40. Sometimes didn't receive any RIAA certifications, but was certified gold in the UK, Sweden, New Zealand, France, and Belgium. Spears' third single ever, You Drive Me Crazy, was featured on the soundtrack of the 1999 teen romantic comedy film Drive Me Crazy. In the music video for You Drive Me Crazy, Spears plays a dance club waitress who does a highly choreographed dance routine with the other waitresses. The pop song's composition follows a simple formula and infuses drums, guitar, and heavy synthesized instruments, including a recurring cowbell. You Drive Me Crazy is composed in the key of C minor and has a metronome dance beat of 101 beats per minute. The single peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 and hovered around that position on charts in other countries. It was certified platinum in Australia, Sweden, and Belgium, and was certified gold in the UK, New Zealand, Germany, and France. From the Bottom of My Broken Heart was the final single released off of Baby One More Time. As its title implies, From the Bottom of My Broken Heart is about the loss of a first love and the hardships of a breakup. This soulful teen pop ballad is composed in the key of G major and set in the common time signature at a tempo of 76 beats per minute. From the Bottom of My Broken Heart peaked at number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was certified platinum by the RIAA. For Spears' sophomore studio album, Oops, I Did It Again, She continued with the dance pop and teen pop genre of her debut album in terms of both music and lyrics, but also tried her hand at incorporating funk and R&B sounds, which Spears claimed in an interview to have been a product of her maturation and rise in confidence since she first started recording music. Oops, I Did It Again saw similar commercial success to its predecessor, Baby One More Time, winning Albums Artist of the Year and biggest one-week sales of an album ever by a female artist at the 2000 Billboard Music Awards, topping albums charts in 15 countries, including the Billboard 200 Albums chart, and being certified diamond by the RIAA. Just like with Baby One More Time, the first single released off of Oops, I Did It Again was its title track. The narrator of this song is a woman who views love as a game and plays with the emotions of a guy who has fallen for her. The song is composed in the key of C sharp minor, and the spoken dialogue in the bridge references the 1997 film Titanic. Oops, I Did It Again, the song, peaked at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 and reached number 1 on charts in 18 other countries, including Australia and Denmark. In hindsight, some would say that Lucky, the second single released off of Oops, I Did It Again, was actually a cry for help that foreshadowed Spears' 2008 mental breakdown. Its lyrics tell of an actress named Lucky who is envied by outsiders for her wealth, beauty, and fame, but unbeknownst to them, she is lonely, unhappy, and unable to handle the pressure that comes with the pedestal she's been placed on. Lucky is composed in the key of D-flat major, but modulates to E-flat major at the end of the bridge. Lucky peaked at number 23 on the Billboard Hot 100, but reached much higher on several international charts. Oops, I Did It Again's third single, Stronger, has become something of an anthem of general self-empowerment and standing up to someone who has pushed you around, but its lyrics are actually meant to be about a girl confronting her cheating boyfriend and deciding that she wants to live without him, though some have speculated that it could be directed to Spears' record label and management. But that remains a mystery to this day. Quite fittingly, Stronger features a heavy dance beat, a 108 beats per minute tempo, and is composed in the key of G sharp minor. The chorus even makes a reference to Spears' debut single, Baby One More Time, with the lyric, "My loneliness ain't killing me no more." Stronger was covered on Glee by Kevin McHale in a scene in which his wheelchair-bound character Artie Abrams is having an anesthesia-induced dream during a dental treatment about overcoming his fears and concerns about joining his school football team. Stronger peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was certified gold by the RIAA. Oops, I Did It Again's fourth and final single, Don't Let Me Be the Last to Know, was Spears' favorite song on the album. The pop ballad, set in the key of E major and bearing a tempo of 76 beats per minute, is about a girl who is getting hints that her crush returns her feelings, but wants to hear him say it directly to her. Spears' third studio album, Britney marked yet another step in her musical evolution and transition from childhood to adulthood, drifting away from the teen pop genre of Spears' first two albums and making even heavier use than Oops, I Did It Again of R&B and funk sounds, and also incorporating elements of electronica, dance, disco, and hip-hop. Moreover, lyrical themes in Britney include more mature ones of coming of age, control, adulthood, and sexuality, all things the 19 and 20-year-old was dealing with while recording and releasing the album. The first step in the more provocative image Spears is known for today. Britney reached number 1 on the Billboard 200 albums chart and made it to the top 10 on albums charts in 29 other countries. Moreover, Britney was certified quadruple platinum by the RIAA and received certifications of platinum and higher in 13 other countries. With Britney's lead single, I'm a Slave for You, Spears officially left behind the girl next door image she'd created on Mickey Mouse Club and with songs from her first two albums, particularly Sometimes, with a sultry song about the desire to feel liberated and independent, which might be considered ironic given the song's title and lyrics about feeling under control of a man who has aroused her sexually. The sexual nature of this song even goes so far as to contain breathy moaning vocals and scratching amid the dance and R&B instrumentation. I'm a Slave for You made it onto several U.S. Billboard charts, peaking at number 27 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 4 on the Dance Club Songs chart, number 85 on the Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, and number 15 on the Mainstream Top 40 chart. In Britney's third single, Overprotected, the narrator is sick of being condescended and spoken down to by the people around her and instead wants to be herself and try new things, even with the mistakes she can and does make, contributing to the album's overall theme of developing independence. Overprotected is composed in the key of C minor, is set to a moderate tempo of 96 beats per minute, and is sung by Spears with a vocal range spanning from A-flat 3 to C5. The next single released from this album, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman, is a ballad, much slower and more sentimental than Overprotected, but continues on Overprotected's theme, same as the album Britney, of coming of age. Hence its title. The song is about the angst, heartache, and realization that comes with being a young adult female, which, in case you missed it or forgot, Spears was 19 years old at the time of this song and album's release. To this day, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman is Spears' standout statement on this album, but is most notable for its inclusion in the 2002 film Crossroads, in which Spears starred. Being a pop power ballad, I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman is set at the slow tempo of 76 beats per minute and is set in the key of E-flat major. The R&B hip-hop single Boys was written by Janet Jackson before being given to Spears, and its musical style in both versions is said to be reminiscent of Jackson. Said two versions include a version sung solo by Spears and a quote-unquote co-ed remix featuring Pharrell Williams and of a slower tempo than the solo version. Boys did not do as well as Spears' previous singles, with its only certification being one of gold by the Australian Recording Industry Association and not making it onto the Billboard Hot 100 in its native US. Anticipating was the final single released off of Britney. Anticipating uses a little less R&B and hip-hop and a little more disco and dance pop than most of the other tracks on Britney. The song is about platonic female friends hanging out and having a fun night together. Anticipating has a tempo of 112 beats per minute and is set in the key of F major. Spears' fourth studio album, In the Zone, strays even further from her initial girl next door image and general musical stylings, with instrumentation that consists of techno beats, guitars, drums, synthesizers, and Middle Eastern instruments. Some of its songs are about love and dancing, while others touch on more risque themes, such as sex and masturbation. In the Zone won the 2005 Grammy Award for Best Dance Recording, topped the Billboard 200 Albums chart, along with 4 other international albums charts, and was certified double platinum by the RIAA. In the Zone's lead single, Me Against the Music, is a duet between Spears and Madonna. Its lyrics are essentially about letting go on the dance floor, even if the music is making this harder. Me Against the Music is of the dance pop and hip hop genre that define In the Zone and contains funky guitar riffs and rapid fire singing. The sultry lyrics sung by both Spears and Madonna can be compared to those of Prince, whose sounds and those of similar singers influenced that which is generally heard across In the Zone. Spears and Madonna trade lines throughout the song, and Spears' vocal range spans from a low note of G2 to a high note of B4. Me Against the Music peaked at number 35 on the Billboard Hot 100 and at number 1 on the dance singles sales chart. Spears' next single off of In the Zone was the still infamous Toxic, known for its violin instrumentation, which is difficult to imitate due to its speed and complexity. In addition to dance pop and techno pop stylings, Toxic also contains elements of Bhangra music, an India Bollywood type of string music, and is composed in the key of C minor. Toxic is about a narrator who revels in a relationship with the lover whom she knows is bad for her, but doesn't really care about the harm he does to her. Toxic reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 1 on the Billboard Dance Club Songs chart, topped the mainstream Top 40 chart, and was certified gold by the RIAA. In the Zone's third single, Every Time, was speculated by the public to be written in response to Cry Me a River, written by Spears' recent ex-boyfriend Justin Timberlake, since Every Time is a piano-driven pop ballad pleading for forgiveness for inadvertently hurting an ex-lover. Every Time is composed in the key of E-flat major with a tempo of 110 beats per minute. Every Time peaked at number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100, and the single was certified gold by the RIAA. Spears' fifth studio album, Blackout, is considered some of her best and most progressive work to date, despite the fact that promotion for the album was limited due to a series of highly publicized personal problems that led Spears to be involuntarily placed in a conservatorship with her father. Blackout is generally considered a dance pop and electro pop album with Eurodisc and dubstep influences. Lyrical themes touched on in Blackout include love, fame, media scrutiny, sex, and clubbing. The album peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200 albums chart and was certified platinum by the RIAA. It was with Blackout's lead single, Gimme More, recorded during Spears' second pregnancy, that the phrase, "It's Britney, bitch," was coined. The song is set in a moderate dance groove of 113 beats per minute and is composed in the key of F sharp minor. Despite the critical acclaim and commercial success of Gimme More, which peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, the song was also met with harsh criticism for its attention-seeking lyrics and provocative music video, in which Spears is shown pole dancing. In response to this criticism, Kara Cunningham uploaded a video to YouTube entitled "Leave Britney Alone," which made Cunningham an internet celebrity. Blackout's second single, "Piece of Me," could not have been released at a better time, as it was Spears' clapback at the media's scrutiny and sensationalism of her personal issues. "Piece of Me" was a global success, peaking within the top 10 on charts in 14 countries, peaking at number 18 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topping the Billboard Hot Dance Club Play chart. The dance pop and EDM song is composed in the key of D-flat major and is backed by an electro instrumental track. The third and final single released off of Blackout was "Break the Ice." This electro R&B song contains influences of crunk music and is notable for its anime-infused music video. "Break the Ice" peaked at number 43 on the Billboard Hot 100 and at number 1 on the Dance Club Songs chart. The song opens with a choir and synthesizers, and its lyrics are about two people who are attracted to each other having their initial interaction. Thank you all so much for watching. In her first 5 studio albums alone, Spears came a long way from seemingly wholesome and innocent teen pop and bubblegum pop songs into a more sultry, explicitly sexual musical style that draws influence from R&B and hip-hop. Even with all the mental health issues and media mistreatment she's endured, Spears has continued to make good music. To find out more about what I mean, look out for part 2 of this video, in which I'll start by discussing Spears' 6th studio album, Circus. But until then, check out some of the links on your screen if you like what you saw today, and if you want to join my video essay library, all you've got to do is just hit that subscribe button.